Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel KapTechPro. In this video demonstration, we will see how to perform migration of Active Directory from Windows Server 2016 to Windows Server 2019. So guys, without any delay, let's go to our Windows Server 2016 server machine and let's start with the process of migration. So friends, as you can see, now we are on our domain controller of Windows Server 2016. We have to migrate this server machine to Windows Server 2019. Before we proceed for performing migration, let me show you guys few things. First, we will see who is the current owner of fsmo roles. We will open CMD. So for that, click on search and type CMD. And now we have to enter the command to see who is the current owner of fsmo roles. So we will enter the command netdom space query and fsmo. After entering the command, press enter. So friends, after entering the command, as you can see, schema master, domain naming master, PDC, read pool manager, infrastructure master, all the roles owner name is dc2016.kaptechpro.local, which is this server machine. Okay friends, so now let's minimize this and open server manager. Click on local server. And as you can see, computer name is DC2016, domain name is kaptechpro.local, and the IP address assigned to this computer is 192.168.2.10. This is a static IP. Now let's click on Tools and open Active Directory Users and Computers. Maximize this and right click on kaptechpro.local and click on Properties. In KapTechPro.local properties, as you can see, domain functional level is Windows Server 2016 and forest functional level is Windows Server 2016. This is the highest functional level of Windows Server 2016. So we'll click on OK. Okay friends, so now we will expand this, and as you can see, we have few OUs with the name of accounts, HR. As you can see, 2 users are inside organization unit of accounts and 2 users are inside the organization unit of HR. When we will perform migration from Windows Server 2016 to Windows Server 2019, all the organization unit, all the users will migrate to Windows Server 2019 machine. Okay friends, so one more thing I want to show you. Click on domain controllers, and as of now we have only one domain controller in our environment, which is DC 2016, right? So we will close this. Okay friends, so now let me show you our Windows Server 2019 machine in which we will migrate our Windows Server 2016 Active Directory. Okay friends, so now we are on our Windows Server 2019 machine. We have given the name DC 2019 and let's open Server Manager. Click on Start and click on Server Manager. I will maximize this. Now we will click on Local Server, and as you can see, computer name is DC 2019. It's in workgroup environment, and we have already assigned the static IP to this server machine, which is 192.168.2.20. Guys, before you proceed for migration, make sure you assign the static IP to the destination server as well. So now we have to do few more things. So we'll click on this IP. It will open our network connections wizard. We will right click on Ethernet. We will right click here, and now we'll click on Properties. Uncheck the box of Internet Protocol version 6 and double click on Internet Protocol version 4, which is IP version 4. And now on preferred DNS server, you have to enter the IP address of your primary domain controller. In our case, our primary domain controller is DC 2016. So we will enter the IP of our DC 2016 server machine, which is 2.10. And now we'll click on OK and again click on OK. Now close this. Okay friends, so now we have to check the connectivity between our both the servers. So for that, right click on Start and click on Windows PowerShell admin. Enter the command ping 192.168.2.10 and press enter. So as you can see, we are getting reply, which means we are able to communicate with our DC 2016 server machine. So now we'll close this. Okay friends, so to perform migration, we have to install Active Directory domain services role on our Windows Server 2019 server as well. So now we'll click on Manage and we have to click on Add Roles and Features. Now on Before You Begin screen, click on Next and we will select role based or feature based installation. Then click on Next. Select the server. Right now we have only one server in server pool. So after selecting the server, click on Next and check the box of Active Directory domain services. Click on Add Features and now click on Next. We don't need any additional feature, so we'll click on Next. You can read about Active Directory domain services and things to note, and then click on next, and now click on install. So guys, it will take some time to get installation complete. Wait for some time. Okay friends, so as you can see, now our installation has completed of Active Directory Domain Services on DC 2019. Now we have to promote this server to our domain controller. So for that, we will click on this link, promote this server to our domain controller. In Active Directory Domain Services Configuration Wizard, under Deployment Configuration, in select the deployment operation, we will select add a domain controller to an existing domain, right? Because we already have an existing domain, so we'll select the first radio button, and now in supply the credentials to perform this operation, we'll click on change, and now we have to enter the credentials of our Windows Server 2016 machine, which is administrator @kaptechpro.local. Now we will enter the password, and now we'll click on OK. So as you can see, after entering the credentials, our domain name is already selected. If you have multiple domains in your forest, you can click on select, and the list of all the domain controllers will be listed over here. So we'll click on cancel because our domain is already selected, which is kaptechpro.local. Now we'll click on next. Now on domain controllers, in specify domain controller capabilities and site information, as you can see, domain name, system server and global catalog both are selected, and the site name will be default first site name. Now we have to enter the directory services restored mode password. So we'll enter the password. Now we'll enter the confirm password, and after entering the password, click on next. In DNS option, we will simply click on next, and right now we will not specify install from media option, and we will select specify the additional replication option. From replication from, we will select our dc.2016.kaptechpro.local, which is our primary DNS server. So we'll click on next. In paths, as you can see, the specify the location of Active Directory Domain Server database, log files and sys volume. We will leave the folder location by default, and then we'll click on next. And to install the domain controller, the wizard needs to be perform the following operation: forest and schema preparation and domain preparation. We'll click on next. In review options, you can review your collections, and now simply click on next. So it is verifying prerequisites for domain controller operation. So all the prerequisites check pass successfully. Now we'll click on install. So guys, our installation has started. Our server machine will get restart several times, waiting for DNS installation to finish. So as you can see, you are about to sign out. We'll click on close, and our server now will get restart. Close all the tabs. Okay friends, so after successfully installation of ADDS on Windows Server 2019 server, we are back, and now we'll open Server Manager, and now we have to check if both the servers are replicating with each other or not. So for that, we'll click on Tools, and before we go to Active Directory Site and Services, first of all we will open Active Directory Users and Computers. On Active Directory Users and Computer Wizard, expand kaptechpro.local, and now click on Domain Controllers. So as you can see, at that time only DC 2016 was listed inside domain controllers, and now DC 2019 is also listed inside our domain controllers. So now we'll click on close, and now we'll click on tools, and we'll click on Active Directory Site and Services. Okay friends, so now we'll check if both the servers are replicating the files between them or not. So we'll expand this, we'll click on sites, we'll click on default first site name, we'll expand servers, and as you can see, both the servers are listed here. We'll expand DC 2019, expand NTDS setting, right click over here, click on all task, and click on check replication topology. So it has prompted a message. We'll click on OK. Now click on NTDS setting. So it has generated one link. Let me expand this from server DC 2016 to default first site name. We will right click on this link and we'll click on replicate now. So as you can see, Active Directory Domain Services have replicated the connections. So we'll click on OK, and now we'll go back to our Windows Server 2016 and we'll see if the 2016 server is also replicating files with DC 2019 or not. Okay friends, so now we are on our primary domain controller, which is DC 2016. We will open Server Manager, and now we'll click on Tools, and we will open Active Directory site and services. We will expand this, expand sites, expand default first site name, expand servers, click on DC 2016, click on NTDS setting, right click over here, click on all task and click on check replication topology. Click on OK. Okay friends, right click on NTDS setting, click on refresh. So we have received the link from DC 2019 to default first site name. We'll right click over here and click on replicate now. So as you can see, Active Directory domain services has replicated the connection, which means both the servers are replicating the files with each other. So we'll now click on OK. Okay friends, so now we'll again right click on NTDS setting and we'll click on properties. Now we have to remove 2016 DC as a global catalog server. So we'll uncheck the box and we'll have to simply click on apply and then click on OK. Simple. Now we'll minimize this. We'll minimize this as well. Okay friends, so now let's go to our DC 2019 server machine and let's transfer fsmo roles to DC 2019 machine, because the current owner of fsmo role is DC 2016. So let's go to our DC 2019 server machine. Okay friends, so now we are on our DC 2019 server machine. We will right click on start and we will open Windows PowerShell admin. Okay friends, so let me increase the font size. I will right click over here, click on properties, click on font, and I will increase the font size to 24 and I will click on OK. Okay, now I think it's visible to you all. First command which we will enter is ntds util. Now we'll press enter. Now we will type roles and we'll press enter. So it is now in maintenance mode. We will enter connections and now we'll press enter. Now server connection. Now we will enter connect to server and we will specify the server name, which is DC 2019, and now we'll press enter. So binding to DC 2019, connected to DC 2019 using credentials of locally logged on users. Now simply type Q or quit. So we will type quit and we'll press enter. Now we'll type help because I don't know the exact command to use to transfer the roles. So we'll write help and we'll press enter. And now friends, one by one we will transfer the roles. Let's start with transfer infrastructure master role. Simply select this and now press enter. It will prompt a message. Are you sure you want the domain role of infrastructure master transferred to the server DC 2019? Yes, we want to. So we'll click on yes. So it is now transferred. Now we will enter our second role, which is transfer naming master, and we'll press enter. So as you can see, are you sure? Click on yes. Now enter the third role. After entering the third role, press enter. Click on yes. You have to do the same process for all the 5 roles. Press enter. Click on yes. Now select the transfer schema master, which is our last role. Press enter and click on yes. So guys, we have successfully transferred our all the 5 roles. Now let's quit the fsmo maintenance. Type Q. Press enter. Again type Q and press enter. Okay friends, so before you proceed to check the current owner of fsmo role, let's clear the screen and press enter. Okay, now we will enter the command to check who is now the current owner. As you have seen in the beginning of the video, the current owner was DC 2016. So to check who is now the current owner, we will enter the command netdom query fsmo and press enter. So as you can see, DC 2019.kaptechpro.local is now owner of all the 5 roles. Okay friends, after successfully transferring all the 5 roles to DC 2019 from DC 2016, we can say that we have successfully promoted our DC 2019 as our primary domain controller. So guys, in next video we have to transfer our DHCP role, which is on DC 2016, to this server. And guys, we have successfully performed migration from Windows Server 2016 to Windows Server 2019. That's it for this video demonstration guys. For more informative videos, you can check my other video links on the screen and subscribe my channel and press bell icon for more upcoming videos. I will see you guys in next video.